It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And front and center is Irv Smith Jr. You always need eyes on him. 4th most catches in the NFL. It's the Thunderbirds and the Rams. Next on EA Sports.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Thunderbirds of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cariocas, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 6 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Turner. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's Young on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Rams defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Young to throw it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Operating from the gun. Turner. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them, so the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
3rd and long for Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 1st and 10, Young. And going deep for Hill. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive. That fell incomplete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. Young will set to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown! A great play there. 40 yards. And the Thunderbirds are back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And Young's going to throw for this. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And you look at this defense. Yeah, they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And that will be incomplete. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is fielded at the 27. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. Now the Rio offense set to take over. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with his better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
That throw by Young incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. It'll be Young again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Young. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Thunderbirds are an extra point away from taking the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Young. And that is caught for the 2 points. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or... But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They go play action here on first down. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. To throw is Turner on 1st and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Here's Turner on third down. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Boswell's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Rams are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now Turner throwing to start the drive. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Turner. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. But turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there. 58 yards. And they just get the play off. Now Young. This is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Thunderbirds are once again back in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Well, now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Turner. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gabriel Davis, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. The return man is Hill. Returning it, Hill. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. But right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half. It got his man complete through the middle of the field. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Young. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A-Chain. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. One more time with A-Chain. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll look to run with A-Chain. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Devon A-Chain with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Thunderbirds have moved out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Rams ready to go on offense. Pass complete there in Nakua. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Turner throwing on first down. Short throw, it's Higbee. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Back to throw. Turner over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Back to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Channing Tindall in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Turner now looking to throw on second down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Channing Tindall. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Matt Arisen now on to punt this one away. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Watch out for Hill on the return. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. from the red zone now. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
To throw is Turner. A final shot before break. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Bryce Young and the offense out for their next series. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that...
And touchdown! Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Thunderbirds are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Rams 24.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And here's Turner throwing to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. Now inside the 25. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams get a bit closer. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Looking to throw. Turner. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Thunderbirds have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Rams 32. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here. Third quarter, we'll see what else he has in store for us. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the bootleg, Turner.
And that's going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Turner. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Turner. Short throw. It's Higbee. Runs over it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
A.J. Dillon
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The dangerous Hill now to return.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Young. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for it. And you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
Young to throw on fourth. Out route to Hill, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he needed 4 yards, and 4 yards is going to be what he gets as they do convert here on 4th down.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. And that is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Thunderbirds get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Forced out to his left. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Offense.
Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now Turner on 1st down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua, 46 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give him a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
1st and 10, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Channing Tindall getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a throw here, hauled in. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Turner. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Young to throw it.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. And quickly, they get to the line. Again, it's Young.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A 1st down throw for Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown!
Kene Nwangu.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Thunderbirds are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. The Young's going to throw for this.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. On did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Back now in Los Angeles, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Now here's Young.
That's into the hands of Waddle downfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Thunderbirds look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Oh, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Turner on 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Back to throw. Turner. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Operating from the gun. Turner throwing middle, and it's complete.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
A.J. Dillon,
30 yards.
and the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
77 yards.
And the Thunderbirds look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Young's going to run for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I feel like we're going to see more and more of this continue to flow into the NFL game, and that is the quarterback run game. Not successful here going for 2, but it's not something that people shy away from totally anymore either.
In particular, do you think more so around the goal line?
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback who's athletic, you go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
They just couldn't get it done there, though. 2-point try. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
65 yards.
And the Thunderbirds extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Turner now, throwing on 1st down.
He'll dump this down to Dillon. That's complete.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Looking to throw. Turner. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp with career touchdown number 75. And the Rams get a bit closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. And it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Recovered by the receiving team.
Let's go now. Blue strike. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Young.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
First down, Rio de Janeiro.
Young.
Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
White. Black shot.
It'll be Young again. That escapes the sack. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here we go. Black ultra. Black blue. Red, yellow.
Young with it. 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And fights it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Bryce Young.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Thunderbirds are able to add on to that lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a 2-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point now by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football.
Ready, set. Come on, set. Blaster, sit.
It's Young on first down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Sit. Back up.
Looking to throw, Young. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Dog red. Eagle blue. Real green. Red cycle. Blue stripe. Set.
First down, Young. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. That throw by Young incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And now here is another interception. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Dillon up the middle. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. A chance here on this drive to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark for him.
Throw him the ball. Throw him the ball. Forget analysis, all right? Let's just root a little bit here. Get him the football and get past that 200-yard mark.
Boy, you want that. You seem excited.
I know, and it's really weird because normally I want guys to intercept the ball.
Right,
all right? I want him to knock it down. In this case, he's been fun to watch.
The former DB rooting for the wide receivers. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Flight blue. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Set, hut. Red, yellow.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Waddle. 36 yards on the play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And Young's going to throw it here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Thunderbirds are able to widen their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. To throw is Turner. Throwing to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And here's Turner to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Claws red.
Young here to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Needle blue.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Young on 1st down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Ready, ready. Red, cycle.
Throwing, Young. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll throw again. Young. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes